Imagine standing at a crossroads where one path leads to continued routine and the other to self-discovery through accepting self-love and managing your emotions. This video is designed to guide you down the path of emotional awareness and self-love over the next 3 days. We'll explore simple, actionable strategies to enhance your relationship with yourself and understand your emotions deeply. By the end of this journey, you'll have the tools to let go of negative emotions and foster a nurturing sense of self-love. Let's get started on this enlightening path that revolves strictly around you and your inner emotional landscape. Self-love begins with self-awareness. It's crucial to first understand where you stand with yourself and your emotions. Today, we focus on self-assessment, a fundamental step towards recognizing the barriers that might be blocking your path to self-love. Start by asking yourself some straightforward questions. How do I feel at this moment? What thoughts are taking up most of my space? Are there emotions I'm avoiding? Take a few moments to reflect on these questions. You can write down your answers, which might help you visualize and organize your thoughts. This process is not about judging yourself or feeling discouraged about what you find. It's about acknowledging your current emotional state as a baseline for the progress you wish to make. This reflective practice opens the door to understanding your deeper emotional triggers and patterns. For example, you might notice that certain times of the day bring about feelings of anxiety, or that specific interactions leave you feeling drained or uplifted. Recognizing these patterns is the first step in managing them effectively. Alongside self-reflection, introduce a simple mindfulness or meditation practice. Even 5 minutes a day can significantly increase your awareness of your thoughts and feelings. Use this time to quietly sit with yourself, focusing on your breath and observing your thoughts as they come and go. This practice will help you develop a habit of tuning into your emotional state without immediate reaction or judgment. Understanding your emotions is a key theme of the day. Emotions can be complex, but they are also signals that guide us through our needs and values. Today, let's look into recognizing and labeling your emotions accurately. It might seem trivial, but accurately identifying what you feel can dramatically shift how you respond to those feelings. Start by broadening your emotional vocabulary. Instead of simply feeling bad, determine whether you feel frustrated, lonely, overwhelmed, or perhaps anxious. This clarity allows you to address your feelings more constructively. When you pinpoint the emotion, you can connect it to what might be causing it and thus find more targeted ways to address the cause rather than just the symptoms. Another practical exercise for today is emotional mapping. This involves tracking your emotions throughout the day and noting what events or interactions trigger different responses. You might find that certain tasks at work lead to stress, while certain time spent with friends bring joy. This awareness creates an emotional map that highlights areas of your life that are fulfilling and those that may need adjustment for better emotional balance. Emotional mapping and labeling are tools that empower you to take control of how you react to your feelings. By the end of today, aim to have a clearer understanding of your emotional landscape, which will be instrumental as we move into day 2, where we will explore techniques for releasing these emotions effectively. Having spent the first day identifying and mapping your emotions, today we'll focus on techniques to effectively release them. Emotional release is a critical component of nurturing self-love because it frees us from the burdens that negative emotions impose. One practical method for releasing emotions is through deep breathing exercises. Start by finding a quiet place where you can sit comfortably without interruptions. Focus on your breath, taking slow, deep breaths in through your nose, holding for a moment, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth. With each exhale, imagine releasing a bit of the emotional weight you've been carrying. This exercise helps decrease stress and anxiety, clearing your mind and bringing your focus back to a state of calm. Another technique involves physical activity, which can be as simple as a brisk walk or as intense as a full workout session. Physical exercise releases endorphins, often termed as feel-good hormones, which can improve your mood naturally. Whether it's a short walk in your neighborhood or a dance session in your living room, the goal is to move your body and allow it to express and release pent-up emotions. Creative expression is another powerful way to address emotions. This can involve drawing, painting, writing, or any form of art that allows you to express your feelings creatively. You don't need to be an artist to benefit from this. The aim is to externalize your emotions through creative output, providing a release and offering a new perspective on those emotions. Choose at least one of these methods to practice today. Pay attention to how you feel before and after the exercise. You may notice a significant shift in your emotional state, which is a positive step towards emotional freedom and self-love. With techniques for emotional release now part of your toolkit, let's discuss establishing routines that reinforce self-love. Consistent routines that focus on well-being can transform your self-perception and enhance your quality of life. Start by integrating small self-care actions into your daily routine. This could be as simple as setting aside time each morning to engage in meditation or journaling. Morning routines set a positive tone for the day, giving you a chance to center yourself and approach the day with a renewed sense of purpose. Another beneficial routine involves setting boundaries that protect your time and energy. This means learning to say no to activities that drain you and yes to activities that replenish and fulfill you. By respecting your limits, you affirm your self-worth and prioritize your well-being. Ensure you have a nighttime routine that allows you to unwind and reflect on the day. This might include reading, light stretching, or planning for the next day. A calming nighttime routine can improve your sleep quality, which is crucial for emotional and physical health. As you build these routines, remember that the goal is to create a sustainable practice that supports ongoing self-love and emotional well-being. Regularity in these practices solidifies them into habits that form the backbone of a loving and respectful relationship with yourself. Today marks a pivotal point in your journey of self-love and emotional management. Having explored various techniques for understanding and releasing emotions, it's now time to reflect on these experiences and plan how to integrate these practices into your daily life. Begin the day with reflection. Take a moment to consider the techniques you've tried over the past 2 days. Which methods resonated most with you? How did they affect your emotional state? Reflecting on these questions helps you identify what works best for you in managing and expressing your emotions effectively. Next, focus on integration. This involves taking the practices that you found most helpful and making them a regular part of your life. If deep breathing helps you feel calmer, consider setting aside time each day for this exercise. If creative expression brought you relief or joy, make it a weekly activity. The goal is to turn these practices into habits that support your emotional well-being. It's also helpful to think about setting achievable goals for continuing your journey. Perhaps you could aim to spend 10 minutes each morning or evening reflecting on your emotions and journaling. Small, consistent actions lead to significant changes over time. By setting these goals, you are committing to a sustained practice of self-love and emotional health. While you become more accustomed to regularly managing your emotions through self-love practices, it's important to also build resilience against negative emotions. Resilience enables you to face life's challenges with a more balanced perspective and reduces the likelihood of emotions overwhelming you. One way to build emotional resilience is by fostering a supportive network. This can involve strengthening relationships with friends and family who support your journey. Sharing your experiences and challenges with trusted individuals can provide you with external perspectives and encouragement. Another aspect of building resilience is maintaining your physical health. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a nutritious diet all contribute to your emotional stability. When your body feels good, your mind often does too. Prioritizing your physical health supports your emotional health, making you better equipped to handle negative emotions when they arise. Adopting a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth can profoundly impact your resilience. This perspective encourages you to approach difficulties with curiosity and openness, reducing fear and anxiety and promoting a more resilient emotional state. While you continue to practice the techniques discussed over the past 3 days, you will start to experience the long-term benefits of sustained self-love. The journey you've begun doesn't just lead to temporary improvements in how you feel day to day. It also contributes to profound shifts in your overall mental health and relationships. One of the core benefits of persistent self-love is enhanced mental health. When you regularly practice self-care and manage your emotions effectively, you reduce stress and anxiety, which are common triggers for a variety of mental health issues. With lower stress levels, you may find yourself feeling more peaceful and less reactive to negative situations, which in turn can lead to a happier, more contented life. Improved relationships are another significant benefit of self-love. By understanding and loving yourself better, you set a standard for how you want to be treated by others. This can lead to healthier boundaries and more fulfilling and supportive relationships. When you feel good about yourself, your interactions with others can become more genuine and less fraught with insecurity and dependency. The 3-day journey you've started on is just the beginning. To truly reap the benefits of self-love and emotional management, consider this a foundational experience upon which you can build a lifelong practice. Continuing this journey involves commitment and regular reflection to ensure that the practices you found helpful become ingrained as part of your daily routine. To maintain the momentum, set regular check-ins with yourself to assess your emotional health and the effectiveness of your self-love practices. These check-ins can be weekly or monthly, depending on what suits you best, and they should be used as opportunities to adjust your practices as your life and emotions evolve. Keep exploring new self-care practices and techniques for emotional release. As your life changes, you may find that different strategies work better for addressing new challenges or emotional states. Keeping your approach flexible ensures that your self-love practice always suits your current needs. Consider sharing your journey and what you've learned with others. Teaching friends or family members about the benefits of self-love and emotional management can not only reinforce your own practices, but also help others discover the power of this approach. Thank you for joining me on this 3-day journey to discover the hidden power of self-love and managing your emotions. I hope you found these practices helpful and that you feel equipped to continue nurturing your emotional well-being. Remember, the journey doesn't end here. It evolves and grows as you do. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep loving yourself more every day. If you found value in this video, please like it and share it with someone who could benefit from these techniques. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content designed to help you live a healthier, happier life. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.